The Toronto Maple Leafs are searching for help anywhere they can find it. General Manager Brad Treliving has been working non-stop, but tight cap space and a shortage of tradable assets have made meaningful additions incredibly difficult. When the usual paths are blocked, the Leafs have to think differently and look for value where others hesitate to search. That brings the focus to a name few teams are talking about right now: Lukas Reichel. Reichel is a young winger who recently cleared waivers, a moment that quietly caught the attention of teams around the league. Still just in his early 20s, he has had a frustrating season and appears stuck in limbo. After a short stint producing early points in Chicago, he was moved to Vancouver for a late draft pick. His role never materialized there, and after limited production, he found himself on the outside again. Most teams pass for one simple reason: his cap hit makes him an uncomfortable gamble. Paying over $1 million for a player with uncertain production scares contenders who need certainty. But that same hesitation could be exactly where Toronto finds value. If the Maple Leafs are willing to absorb the contract, Vancouver would likely move on without much resistance. For Toronto, the cost would be minimal, and the upside could quietly outweigh the risk. Reichel would arrive with something he has not had in a while: a clean slate. At one point, Reichel was viewed as a potential top 6 forward. Drafted in the first round with real expectations, his development never fully clicked at the NHL level. Last season showed flashes, but not enough to lock down a permanent role. Crowded depth charts and rising prospects pushed him further down the lineup, leaving his confidence and opportunities slipping away together. Toronto could offer something different. Reichel would not be expected to save the season. He would not be asked to replace a star or carry a scoring line. That matters. Expectations can crush young players, and Toronto has already seen how unfair pressure can derail a fit before it ever forms. In the middle six, Reichel could provide speed, energy, and a hunger to prove he belongs. That motivation alone can unlock production that has been missing. Players in similar situations have revived their careers by landing in the right environment at the right time. This would still be a reclamation project. There are no guarantees. Reichel is not a miracle fix, and the Leafs cannot afford to pretend otherwise. But smart teams survive by finding contributors on the margins, not just by landing headline trades. Successful contenders regularly turn overlooked players into useful pieces by giving them defined roles and patience. Toronto needs to adopt that mindset. Finding value in imperfect situations may be the only realistic way forward this season. A move like this would not dominate headlines, but it could quietly strengthen depth and create internal competition. If the price stays low, Brad Treliving would be wise to explore it. Sometimes the best additions are the ones no one else wants to touch.